The guy is a green flag Kai. He is everything. They're quite similar. Like, I feel like they could be siblings, but they're not siblings. Then we've got my latest obsession. Some people don't like the guy. They say he's a bit of a red flag. I like him. And his cheeky smile, just open your eyes kind of thing. Come on. I think he's been a bit of a red flag here. The artwork, pretty much just waiting for the releases with this one. I will fight someone. If someone comes in this comment going for Ugo, I'm coming for you. Netflix, please don't cancel it. Oh, this is a masterpiece. We are getting fed, so it is coming to its final chapter. Where it is right now, my heartstrings are getting pulled. You will love this manga. I'm at that moment, so I need more. Hello, my manga loving friends. Today I thought it would be a good idea to go over all of the mangas I'm reading right now. There's 44, it's actually 45 mangas. I realised once I finished filming that there was an extra one that I missed out, so yeah. Anyway, I'm falling in love with you. I'm on volume 7 and there's 8 volumes and it's ongoing. There's just been news that this is getting made into a manga, January 2025. So if you like mangas that turn to anime, I would hop on this bandwagon. But I mean, it's blur. It's not great for me. It has time jumps, so it's set in high school, and then other chapters it's set 10 years in the future when they're adults. It's set in COVID, which kind of sucks, and it surrounds one girl and 4 best friends who are all guys. So there's a group of 5 of them, but it is not reverse harem where there's one girl and loads of guys fighting for her, because instantly you know that one of the guys likes her and she kind of likes him. Even though the other guys, there's more at play with them and some of them like her, but you know none of them have a chance. Like, that's the thing that I didn't like about this manga. I don't like the male lead that you know is gonna get with a girl. I don't like him. I want her to get with the blonde one. What is he called? Little dancer. Shin! It's Shin. Okay, Shin. I want her to get with Shin. But instantly, I mean, like, this is not spoilers because from the get-go, you know what's up. And I don't really like the time jumps. Like I said, the male lead is annoying, and you know what? The female lead's annoying. However, I'm still gonna read it. Then there's Chihiro-kun, Only Has Eyes for Me. I'm on volume 8. There is 10 volumes, and yeah, it's still ongoing. It's amazing. I love it. It's basically about this guy who's an artist, and he randomly sees this girl and is like, you're my muse, I need you to work with me because I want to make clothes with you and I want you to be my kind of model. She's very shy, but she's like, hell, I'm gonna go for it. Why not? And it's about their relationship. But what I do like is the fashion world and the fashion aspect of it and the competitions, and that he's got a rival and he's trying to get in the middle of them. It's great. Love it. Then Choking on Love. I mean, this is hella popular on TikTok. I see edit after edit after edit of this manga. It's set in college and it's about the male lead of a band who, there's 4 of them, and this girl who is an artist. Can't even remember now how they become friends. But I think from the get-go, he is obsessed with her. And he has, I swear to God, he must have ADHD because this guy jumps out of windows. He can't have a normal conversation with someone. He's so erratic and he can't concentrate on like one thing for too long a period. He's like, oh, are we done yet? Like, he's very jumpy. He's a bit on the edgy side. Whereas she is slow. She's like, her life is a slow pace. She does things by routine. And he comes in and blows it all up, basically. But the edits are all about the band. The band are hot as hell. They are hot. Do like that aspect of it. There are some cringy moments in the manga, I'm not gonna lie. But I am enjoying it, I can't lie. I'm at volume 4, and I think there's only 4 volumes out and it's still ongoing. Right, then we've got, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce this right. Dengeki Daisy. Listen to Daisy is the English translation. Right, I'm only on volume 1 and there's 16 volumes. It is completed. I DNF'd this manga, but in the video where I spoke about reading this manga and the fact that I did DNF it, I had a lovely person comment selling this manga to me. They proper sold it. And the thing that I was really iffy with was the age difference between the two main characters. However, the person that commented described it and said it was done well and done tactfully. So I took it off my DNF list and I am going to be reading it. So I do hope it's good. Fingers crossed. Oh, okay, I might be dropping this one. Do something bad with me. Oh, I hate the male lead. He is icky. This is an older girl, younger guy, but the older girl is inexperienced and the younger guy is experienced, and he's teaching her and kind of doing stuff with her to fulfill her fantasies, because basically she's got this book where she writes down, oh, I want to kiss in the library, I want to do this, but everyone thinks she hates guys. But this mean guy, he is horrible. He finds this diary and he kind of blackmails / persuades her to tick off all the things in this book that she wants to do. And this girl has never kissed anyone. So they're doing stuff all around the school. He's just, I don't like him. I do not like him. I'm on volume 2. There's 3 volumes. I have got no idea whether it's ongoing or completed. So if you've read volume 3, let me know if this is a no, just drop it now, or whether it does have a little spin and it gets better. Sometimes that can happen. Getting Closer to You, I'm on volume 6 and there's only 7 volumes. Then it's completed. So I am very close to the end, but the 7th volume hasn't been translated yet, I don't think. This one, again, I'm not loving it, but I'm enjoying it. It is basketball setting and she is the coach for the basketball team. She is obsessed with muscles. It is horrifyingly obsessive because she's a bit of a creep, I'm not gonna lie. She just sees guys as pieces of meat. She knows everything about muscles, so she ends up training the guys basketball team to get better because she knows how to improve all of their muscles. And the main guy on the basketball team really likes her, but he gets upset because she only sees him for muscles and she's never really fancied a guy, she only fancies muscles. It's a weird one. There is another basketball guy on another team who I kind of like more. If you don't like Cheeky Brat, don't read this. You will not like this. It is giving me Cheeky Brat vibes, but then the male lead is no way near as good as Naruse in Cheeky Brat. Not even scratching the surface. So take that information and do with it what you will. Let me know if you read it or not. I'm Sorry First Love, heartwarming, cute, fuzzy feelings. It's all of that. All of that packaged into a lovely present that I'm giving to you because you should read this manga. I am on volume 3. I think there's only 3 volumes and it's ongoing. It is school setting, loads of people liking each other, childhood friends, there's unrequited love, there's friendships breaking up. But I'm telling you, you don't want anyone to get hurt. You love everyone in this manga. Chido, she is in love with her childhood best friend, but then her best friend likes her childhood friend. Do you see where I'm going here? There is drama. And the last chapter I just read, a lot goes on and I'm excited to see where it goes now. You just like a cutesy school life shoujo manga with very heartwarming moments and very loving characters. Read it. Next one, I don't know the English translation. It's not even coming up when I try and translate it to English. So I'm just gonna pop it here because I will not be able to pronounce it. But I went over in detail about this one in my previous manga video. I have just finished volume 2. It is ongoing. It is adult, so it's not school life, which I usually read. It's got fantasy vibes in there. It's basically a guy who ends up in a situation where he's engaged to a Tengu woman and she is this supernatural being. She's got wings, but she just wants a normal human life. He agrees for her to live with him and like try normal food and buy normal human clothes and have human experiences. But at the same time, he's kind of not interested in marrying her, but she is obsessed with him. I'm just not vibing with some situations in the manga anyway. If you want to know more about that manga, go to my previous video because I do go into depth about what that is about. Another one from a previous video. In that video, it came out as #1, and that is I am a witch and my crush wants me to make him a love potion. It's everything. I'm currently reading volume 4. I think there's 4 or 5 volumes and it's ongoing. She fancies this knight. He wants a love potion for someone else. So she's like, darn it. I have to make a love potion and he likes someone else. So she elongates the making of this love potion so she gets to spend more time with him. There is funny moments, there is blushing moments, cute moments, heartwarming, everything. I don't know why this is not more spoken about. It is phenom. It's like a fantasy realm because there is like magic going on. Obviously, he's a knight for this princess, so it's got a bit of royalty in there. I love it. Kira-kun Today, I am on volume 2 or 3. And there's 9 volumes, it is completed. And this is a slow burn for me because it is somewhat depressing. This girl, she is a loner. She has a pet parrot who speaks to her, it can talk. The parrot is hilarious and she keeps herself to herself, but when she goes home one night, her mum is like, you need to be nice to our next door neighbour because he is dying. And this guy is in her class, so she knows who this guy is. And then it's about them two forming a friendship, her being there for him through his illness, and then also him dealing with his illness. So do you get what I mean? It's not the most cutesy, funny shoujo manga out there, but it's very heartwarming. There's a lot of character development. It has got funny moments because the parrot, and he's popular, he's a bit of a mean guy, whereas she is a loner and she's just really cute, but she's very headstrong. She doesn't take crap from anyone. I would highly recommend it. Then Koigakubo-kun, Still My First Time. This is a work life and she is an older woman who has no experience in romance or love. Don't even think she's kissed a guy. Then there's a younger guy employee who basically teaches her romance, but it is done amazingly. It's not cringy, it's very tactful, and these people have my heart. At the start, I thought the guy was a bit of a red flag. He is not. He is a green flag. Keep reading it if you've dropped this manga, because I nearly did drop this. Keep going, because it's great. She also has another guy at work who is obsessed with her and really likes her, but she has no idea. She's also into gaming, so if you like that aspect of it, like Loving Yamada 999, and it's quite funny because sometimes when they hang out too much, she's like, I don't want to see you for a weekend because I just want to play my game. I love her. So I'm on volume 6 and there is only 6 volumes at the moment, but it is ongoing. This title is long, so I need to read it. It is The Legendary Wicked Woman Wants a Peaceful Second Life as a Boring, Studious Girl. This is fantasy set in school. And this girl was an a-hole. She was horrible in her past life, but she gets murdered. She wakes up, reincarnated, remembers her past life, remembers everyone else that's around her, but then she's like, I need to hide who I am and I need to be a nice person. She is terrified of everyone finding out who she really is because she's scared of getting murdered again. It's about her in school, in this magical school, having a second chance at life, but other people start to remember who she is. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know how many volumes there are. I'm on chapter 3 and there's 6 chapters available in English and it's ongoing. So if you know anything more about this manga, you know what to do. Pink 2 Habanero. If you've watched my manga videos, you know I love this manga. It is Maid-sama reverse. So the guy works in a cafe and the girl stumbles across him working there. He is a moody male lead who is an a-hole at the start. I'm not gonna lie, he is not a nice guy, but she is that ditzy, clumsy as hell character who is instantly in love with him. And it's about their friendship. She ends up working at the cafe. Oh, it's just got everything you want in a shoujo manga, and definitely if you like the cold male lead, because he hits it to a T. I do want more from him. I want him to get more jealous because he doesn't really get jealous. Like, I want more reactions from him. I don't want him to stay cold. But at the moment, I am in the 10th volume and he is still a cold a-hole. But I love him. And I love her. Them two as a friendship and duo is everything to me. He gets really embarrassed by her and she is like, I don't care. This one is a weird one. I don't know if this is the right English translation, but Bolt in Youth. This is a gender swap situation. So the two main characters get struck by lightning and they gender swap. So the guy goes into the girl's body and the girl goes into the guy's body. It's funny, I'm not gonna lie, but it's odd. I'm on volume 2. That's all that's available to me right now. And I'm dying for more English translation of this because there's 5 volumes. I just don't know if it's completed or still ongoing. I've got no clue. And I don't know where to find and read the rest of it because, yeah, it's not had updates for ages. So I'm not hopeful that I'm gonna get to finish this series. It's funny because the girl is the eager one at the start before they body swap. She's the eager one who wants to get with loads of people. Whereas the guy, he is someone who has had no experience and is crazy shy. So when they body swap, it's funny because it's the guy in the girl's body who's really shy, and then the girl in the guy's body who's really out there and wants to kiss and do stuff. It is weird and wild and wonderful, so give it a go. Then we've got Diary of a Female Lead, and I'm on volume 9. There is 9 volumes and it's ongoing. Green flag guy, shy, keeps herself to herself, girl. The guy is on basketball team, he's quite popular. He falls first and harder, which I love. Also, if you like Brother's Best Friend, because this is that. If you like the guy who likes the girl but has to help her get with someone else, that is ticking boxes, read this manga. And if you love a couple where their love language is physical touch, this is for you. Tamon's B-side. I'm on volume 2. There is 8 volumes and I think it's ongoing. It's unclear to me if it's ongoing or it's completed. So if you know, comment below. This is superstar manga. Like, this main character, he's in a boy band. He is the star. The female main character is obsessed with this boy band and obsessed with Tamon. But she ends up meeting him and becomes his cleaner. He is not well. He's got depression. He's mentally unstable. He cannot do anything. He's a shell of himself, and it's about her giving him confidence outside of his stardom life. I am finding it hilarious. I am really enjoying it, but it's a bit of, he does depend on her a lot, and she's not really getting much out of the situation, but she believes she is because she's getting to spend time with her idol. I'm liking it. Oh, wow, okay. The story that the transfer student was my favourite voice actor. This one. I'm on volume 1 and that's all there is. And it came out last year. So if you don't like mangas that don't have much content out, I don't think this is for you because I am dying for more. The first volume had me chokehold. I did really enjoy it, but now I've got no more content, so I forget that it's even ongoing. It's set in high school and this girl is in class and this guy walks in, new student. He speaks, she can't believe it. That voice coming from that guy is her favourite anime character, and she finds out that he's a voice actor, but no one knows. She has to keep it a secret. She's obsessed with him because of his voice acting and because he's linked to her favourite anime. But she's not in love with him or anything. It's just friendship right now. So who knows where it's gonna go. If it's like all the shoujo mangas I read, they're clearly gonna get together. Then we have the Minesweeper, or QQ Quality, I think it's called, Q Quality. I've read the first 3 volumes when it was under Minesweeper, but now that it got rebranded, I'm not sure why, but now it's called Queen's Quality. But I am only on volume 1. It has, how many volumes? 22 to 23 volumes, and it's still ongoing. So I have got a ton to catch up on. All I can say is I love the male lead. He shows emotion, he's protective, he is moody. but then also very loving. He's a family person. He's got magic abilities, or it's kind of not magic. They don't deem it as magical, but I deem it as magical. He is a 10 out of 10 for me, a 10 out of 10. Also, the art style is hilarious. It is so funny. Ooh, then a bit of a spicy one. This is probably the spiciest manga in this whole video, and it is called, what's it called again? I Can't Catch Her, I'll Keep Her All to Myself. I'm on volume 6. I believe there's only 6 volumes out and it's ongoing. The first chapter, I'm telling you now, you will not know where it's going. My jaw dropped. I was like, what on earth is going on? And you will too. Please, if you've read this manga, or you go and read it and you come back to this video and comment your reactions to the end of chapter 1. It is about really quiet schoolgirl who's really smart, popular guy. So if you like that, this is for you. She is hella into like graphic erotic novels, and he really likes her, but he doesn't like her, he fancies her, you know, and he's like, oh, I kind of like this girl, I'm gonna shoot my shot. She's really quiet, so I think when he goes to approach her, he doesn't think much of it. All I can say is read it and find out. I love the side characters in this, and they get a lot of chapters later on. If you don't like spicy mangas, I wouldn't read this. Like, go into this warned. Another elite manga, and it is How I Found My Soulmate. I'm on volume 5, and no, I'm not. I'm on volume 4. And there's 5 volumes, and it's ongoing. This is college setting, and oh, it's so good. If you like a manga where there is loads of main characters, like there's 2 main Bs, but then there's a lot of other side characters who get a lot of content, this is for you. He's like a trainee dentist, he's a man in uniform. I'm obsessed with him. He is my #1 guy right now, like #1 manga guy obsession. He is a softie at heart. He gets jealous, he's moody, but then he shows a different side when he's with the female lead. I think she's called Yuki. But I root for the other guy that wants to get with Yuki. He's called Seno. I'm rooting for everyone. I don't want anyone to get hurt. And Seno is hot as hell. He is like, I don't care that you like her, I'm still gonna go for her. That's the kind of vibe of this manga. There's so much that goes on. It's fabulous. Then we've got I Fell in Love After School. I might DNF this manga. I'm on volume 5. There's 8 volumes and it's completed. It is a volleyball manga. One guy, no, 1 girl, 2 guys. She is the, you know, where the person that helps, she's not the manager, she's like an assistant manager, so she just does all of the cleaning. She doesn't do any of the rotas. She doesn't have a lot of impact on how the teams, but she's like the morale. She does posters and she cleans up and she gives them water, etc. And then the 2 guys on the volleyball team, they're both besties as well. The 2 guys are besties and they like this girl. Take that what you will, but I don't think she's gonna get with the guy that I like. So I'm not loving the manga, and I don't like the guy that I think she's gonna get with. It's a no. So that's why I haven't finished the series yet, because I know I'm gonna be disappointed. Right, sorry if the screen's changed, because once I finished listing off all of these mangas, I knew there was one that I'd missed. So I rechecked, and there's actually 45 mangas I'm currently reading, and the 45th one is, it's a long name, so The Saviour's Book Cafe Story in Another World. And I'm on volume 3, there's 5 volumes and it is completed. I really did enjoy it. It's about this 30-year-old woman who ends up getting taken to this fantasy realm, and she gets gifted magical abilities, and this god creature wants her to be this world's savior. But she doesn't want that. She just wants to live a cute, cushy life in a bookshop and a cafe. It's about her learning magic and living a really lovely life. But she meets this knight who visits her book cafe, and they form a friendship, but she gets the intel about how bad their current savior is. So she's in a dilemma of whether she should tell people she's the savior, whether she should help people with her magical abilities, or stick with this cute life where she gets to talk to this lovely knight every day and read books and chill in this cafe. I mean, I would pick the books and cafe, I'm not gonna lie. She's very sweet. The knight's kind of grumpy and moody. It's a good manga. I'm really, really enjoying it. And that is everything. Jesus, this has taken me so long to film. And you know what? After making this video and seeing how many series I've got, so many volumes available to me, I don't think I'm gonna pick up any new mangas soon. I think I'm gonna try and catch up with all of the series that I've got running. Obviously, most of these I am waiting for new releases, but there are some like Yona of the Dawn and Kami-sama Kiss and Queen's Quality, etc., where I've got a lot of volumes out there that I can catch up and read. So I think I'm going to prioritize that for this next month. But at the same time, I'm a mood reader, so I don't want to force myself to read something that I'm not vibing with at that moment in time. So yeah, I don't know how long that's going to last because I have tons on my TBR. If you want a video like this of all of the mangas on my TBR, let me know. And that, I won't be able to describe what the manga's about because I haven't read them, so it will literally just be listing them all off. If you are reading any of these mangas, let me know your thoughts of them in the comments below. And also, if you haven't read any of them, I hope I persuaded you to read some of these because some of these are hella good. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.